If you want to increase the speed at which your Android phone charges, there's several things you can do there. So in this video, we'll be going over all of the main things you can do. One most important being that you use a proper wired charger rather than wireless charging, which, while cool, is a lot slower. And if you are charging it via cable, make sure that it's going straight from the wall, or at least an extension lead of some kind, not from a PC or not from a power bank, because that way it gets the most possible power at once. However, it also depends on what charger you have and also what kind of cable you have. It will usually say on the charger exactly what maximum wattage it supports, and you also want to make sure the cable itself is able to run at these higher wattages. You can usually find that on the cable itself. On higher rated cables, they usually advertise that with some sticker on it, for example. In terms of how many watts you actually need, well, that depends on the phone, with some now being able to charge it up to 240 watts. However, those are kind of the exception. Most are a lot lower than that, so you just have to see what exactly it is for your specific model. However, if you are charging it, near the maximum possible wattage for your model, you usually get some kind of different animation or sound effect on your Android device letting you know that ultra fast charging is being utilized. There's also a couple of other things you can do, like not using your phone while it's charging if it is possible. And if you don't need them, you can turn off things like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or basically just turn on airplane mode to also help speed things up, because then it won't be using as much power to run all of those other things. Or if you really don't need to use your phone, you can turn it off completely by holding down a power button until it shuts down. Then with not even the operating system running, it will obviously be charging at the fastest possible rate. And when you turn it back on, you see that it has charged much quicker. So those are all the main things you can do to charge your Android phone faster. Again, the maximum theoretical rate really depends on what specific device you have, but those are just the main things that apply to most Android phones. So if you found this video helpful, maybe subscribe to How to Authority for more like this in the future.